Good day, class. Today we'll be looking at evaluating functions in certain situations. Okay. I'm just gonna let you know what is happening on this page, but I'm gonna show you an easier way to solve problems of this nature. Okay. So if you're having issues understanding what I'm going to say now, don't worry about it. All right. Now we have been given two functions. This function and this function. The name of one function is f. The name of the other function is g, as you can see. All right. One is f, one is g. Okay. Now we are supposed to find f of 2 plus f of 2 plus g of 3. All right. Which is very easy. And listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. Forget about what is on this side. All right? Just listen to me. A simple way to do this, you're going to find what f of 2 is. Yes. You're going to find what g of 3 is. Whatever answer you get for f of 2 and g of 3, you add those two numbers together and you are going to get 23. Yes? Let's look at this one. You ought to find f of 4 minus g of negative 2. Okay. Again, all you need to do is find what the value of f of 4 is. Yes. And then you find the value of what g of negative 2 is. And when you get those two numbers, you subtract and you are going to get 18. All right. Look at this one here. We should find 3 times f of 1 plus 2 times g of 2. All right. Very easy. All right. You can find the value of f of 1. Whatever value you get, you multiply it by 3. Yes. Then you find what the value of g of 2 is. Whatever you get, you multiply that by 2. All right. Now, the final number that you get after you have worked on this part, and the final number that you get after you have worked on this part, when you add those two final numbers, you are going to get 32. Yes. Now, what you see on this page may look scary, all right? But it's not, all right? So what I've just said is how you would go about doing it on paper, all right? Now, what you see on this particular page is, for number 1, for example, sorry about that interruption. All right, so what you are seeing here is, instead of finding what f of 2 is separately and finding what g of 3 is separately and adding those two values to get your answer, what what has been done for this problem is they are finding the value of f of 2 and g of 3 all at the same time. That's what this is all about. Yes? But for those who still don't understand what is happening here, I'm just going to show you an easier way. Yes. Now, if after I have shown you the easier way and you still have issues, just let me know and I will find another way for you to understand this. All right. All right. So let us look at the other approach, which is far simpler. All right. I'm going to go to Desmos. All right. I am going to type f of x is equal to 3x minus 1. F of x is equal to, let me see, three x minus 1 and I'm gonna type g of x is equal to 5x plus 3. All right. In the next line, I'm going to type g of x is equal to 5x plus 3. 5x plus 3. All right. So those are the two functions that have been given to us. All right. Now for number 1, I'm going to find the value, the answer for number 1 simply by typing f of 2 plus g of 3 in a separate row. All right. So f of 2, so f of 2 plus g of 3. And notice my answer is 23. Do you see that? 23. That's my answer. All right. We got the same answer, 23. Do you see that? Okay. All right. Now I'm going to type f of 4 minus g of negative 2. All right. So I already have my two functions, f of x and g of x. All right. So I can keep those. All right. Now I'm going to clear this area here. And I'm going to type f of 4 minus g of negative 2. F of 4 minus g of negative 2. And our answer is 18. 18, do you see that? 18. And let's notice we got the same answer, 18. Okay. And for the final one, I'm going to type 3 times f of 1 plus 2 times g of 2. All right. So I'm gonna clear this area here. All right. I don't need to clear these two spaces because for number 3, we still need f and g. Sorry for that interruption. We still need f and g. All right. So I keep my two functions f and g. All right. Now we need to find 3 times f of 1 plus 2 times g of 2, all right? So I'm going to type that in. So 3 times f of 2, I believe. Let me see. Oh, sorry, it's f of 1. F of 1. And it's plus 2 times g of 2. Plus 2 times g of 2. Okay. And notice what I got here. I got my answer of 32. My answer is 32. All right. And I got the same thing for number 3. Okay. 32. Okay. Now I want to make it clear. Notice what I did. I entered each function in a different row. Very important. Enter each function in a different row. All right? And what they are asking you to find. So after you have inputted each function in a different row, you are going to type what you want to find in another row. All right? So please ensure that you use different rows. Don't enter everything in the same row. Do not do that, or else you are not going to get the answer. All right? So this method using Desmos makes all of this easy for you to do. All right? Always use the easier approach. All right? If you can. All right? But if you want to use a paper and pencil approach where you actually work things out on a sheet of paper, you'd have to go back to the beginning of this video and listen keenly to how you go about doing that. Okay? All right. Please look out for my next assignment. Okay.